Yo guys, how you all doing today? Murray75. I'm back for another reaction video, guys. You have to forgive me. I have just literally been glued to my phone for the whole time that game was on. My fingernails are absolutely bitten to the absolute max. I can feel my hair going grey just now. Oh man, I was just ripping my hair out watching that game on my phone. I mean, great performance. I wouldn't say it's a great performance by Hibs. It was a real dogged performance. We really dug in, especially after going 1-0 down. Getting back into the game with a Canberra penalty. No, Canberra, sorry. He won the penalty. McNulty scored it and scored the winner as well. I mean, really, really good stuff by Hibs today. As I say, we were really dogged today, really determined. You know, we stuck in for a while after going 1-0 down to a really, really poor goal, it has to be said. You know, Chris Kane got a really scrappy goal, and I have to admit, my phone was nearly out my hand at that point because I wasn't sure where we were going to go with the game, to be honest. But, you know, we stuck at it, and the next thing, you know, we've walked away with 3 points, and it's our first win at McDermott Park since 2013. I mean, that's an unbelievable stat, to know that you've gone 6 years without winning there, and then we've pulled out of the bag the night. We've consolidated 6th spot. Hopefully now we can really push on. You know, I think we're only 9 points off 3rd spot now. You know, the feel-good factor around about the club now is, I would say, is returned. You know, that's 4 wins on the spin now, if you go with the 3 in the league and the 1 in the cup. I mean, the heck and bottom effect seems to be having quite a good effect on the rest of the team. Whether this carries on, especially after Saturday's game, which I'll get to in a minute. You know, if this carries on, you know, who knows where we can go with the season. I know for the rest of the season it's going to be really, really hard. The minimum for Hibs, obviously, is a top 6 spot. We want another derby as well. You know, I think we want to avenge the one that we lost at Christmas time there. So, I think the night was all about getting a result. It didn't matter how we done it. It was all about getting a result. And obviously we've walked away with 3 points. Fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Now, I have to talk about Saturday. Obviously I'm going to go in more in depth on Saturday when I actually do a vlog for that day. Really interesting turn of events this week. Obviously the announcement has been made that Brendan Rodgers has left Celtic for Leicester City. And Neil Lennon has replaced him till the end of the season. Now, be honest here, did any of us see that happening? I certainly didn't. Even I think Lenny said himself he did not expect to be coming back to Hibs so soon. We didn't either, let's be honest. But he got off to a good start tonight, obviously beating Hearts 2-1 at Tynecastle. I'm not going to lie, I have been paying close attention to Twitter and Facebook and everything like that this week, purely because I wanted to see the reaction. Now, a lot of people have said, you know, they'll welcome Lenny back with open arms. A lot of people say they'll boo him. To be quite honest, guys, my attitude is, I don't really care. If Lenny comes in Easter Road and he claps Hibs support, I'll clap him. If he's a fanny, then I'll boo him. It doesn't really matter to me. The guy isn't the Hibs boss anymore. It's all about getting behind Hecky and the rest of the team just now. That is what the most important thing is. It doesn't matter how, you know, it doesn't matter how we do it on Saturday, but a win on Saturday would be absolutely fantastic. I'm going to put a wager on these now. Get your money on Flo Canberra having a great performance on Saturday. I really think he'll have a good performance. Just as a real fuck you to Neil Lennon, to be honest. Purely because obviously he was the scapegoat for a lot of shit that went down at Easter Road. I have to say I felt at times it was a wee bit unwarranted, because I actually think the guy is a pretty decent football player. He's obviously, you know, he's still young. I think he's only 22, 23 years old. And obviously he's still learning his trade. Do you know what I mean? He had a really good spell at Hibs last season, but that's when the service for midfield was really good. He's not had the same service this season, it has to be said. He's made a few goals for himself. He scored a good goal against Celtic back in, I can't remember when it was, I think it was October or something like that. So, I mean, the incentive's there for him to go away and have a really, really good performance. But on that, we're just going to have to wait and see. Now, my last thing that I'm going to talk about, excuse me, Last thing that I'm going to talk about, I asked obviously last night if you would like a shout out on this video to get in touch with me on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook, and I've actually got quite a lot of shout outs here, so I'm going to quickly nip through them. First one is for Luke Malcolmson, who is running the Hibernian Daily fan page on Instagram. Go over there, give him a follow, let's get his follower count up. The next one is to the Hibernian Supporters Group on Facebook. That's run by Isabel Combe, and you know, a lot of people who run that group. It's a fantastic group. Really appreciate what they do. You know, they keep us all quite in the loop with a lot of news things that are going on. They also try to put as many streams on for away games as they possibly can. It's a really good Facebook page. I really enjoy it. So it's a big shout out to you guys. Big shout out to Jamie Collins, Barbara Tam, who got in touch with me on Facebook today. Adam McGinn and Sean Wallace, thank you very much guys for watching the videos, I really appreciate that. Mike Oakhertz, I hope I've said your last name right, I'm really sorry if I haven't. Obviously one, Darren Thompson as well, he's with a Hibs Talk group on WhatsApp. He is on YouTube as well. Let's get his subscriber count up as well. And last one, and a big this is going to be my last one, it's a big birthday wish to Shay Robertson. I really hope you have a good birthday on Friday. I really hope you have a good birthday on Friday, 14th birthday. I really hope you have a good one, wee man, and I really hope you have a good day. If you would like a shout out for future videos, again, just get in touch with me on Facebook, look for Stephen Murray. On Twitter, it's Murray at Murray1875. On Instagram and obviously YouTube as well, it's MurrayWinter75. If you'd like a shout out for future videos, please do that. Also, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel, it's MurrayWinter75. Click the bell icon beside the subscribe button, that will let you know when I upload. But that being said guys, enjoy the rest of your night. Let's get to Saturday, let's get the game done, and let's hopefully have another round of the Scottish Cup to look forward to. But until that time, come on the Hibs.